To celebrate its first anniversary, I just wanted to share my quick thoughts on the indie animated pilot, The Art of Murder. Minor spoilers ahead. It's about these drawings that come to life in a young girl's sketchbook, each based off her favorite characters from TV shows. Until one day they find a new drawing, a kid they name OC, because he's in Pip's first original character. And while they are excited for him, they also feel a bit jealous, thinking, if she's gonna make an original character, is she gonna stop drawing us? And it seems like all's going okay until time skip later, we find out that OC's page has been ripped out the sketchbook, meaning he's either been stolen or murdered. So now it's a mystery to figure out who's the culprit. Surprisingly, the story doesn't focus too much on the mystery aspect. That doesn't come until the end of the pilot. But it mostly focuses on the characters and the world building, which honestly I appreciate. But yeah, the story is silly but smart in a way. Like, it's silly and cute, but it's also original. And it gives me vibes of a Pixar movie, or like that Studio Ponok movie, Imaginary. I want to say Studio Ghibli, but I haven't watched this Studio Ghibli movie yet. I know I probably should soon. Probably Ponyo. It's like a Saturday morning cartoon with really good lighting and writing. Speaking of writing, the dialogue is very witty and very snappy. There's also an innocence to it. Like, plenty of references to like animation fan stuff, and like they do poke jokes at like different animation tropes, but it feels less like they do it out of malice and more like just like cute, cheeky in-jokes between animation fans. And I appreciate that. Like, you can have snappy, witty humor without it being malicious. As for the art style, the gimmick is the characters are based off different shows and movies and anime. So you get like 4 different art styles, 2 different Western and 2 different anime. They're all so beautiful. They're all so pretty. Even like the more simplistic characters look really nice without it feeling boring. Which sometimes simple cartoons nowadays, like mainstream ones, they can look a little boring. And even the more detailed ones, they don't look out of place. Like, everybody looks good standing next to each other. It can be a little weird, but like the more you look at it, the more nice it looks. So something that made me really happy, it's a musical series. Surprisingly, I don't see a lot of like musical indie shows. I know there is one in particular, but I'm not really interested in it. Not really my thing. Nice, we get to see some Disney-style musicals from an indie show. It's like simple stuff, but like where the score is just really pretty and the characters can sing. Adds to like the darling whimsy that is outpouring in this thing. But of course, we can't talk about the pilot without talking about the characters. I mentioned earlier that like the dialogue and the writing is really good. Like, they're very witty and snappy. You poke fun at each other, but it feels more like it's in good fun. Like, these guys known each other for years and it feels like they're like a tight-knit family. It's really cute. So the voice acting is just really good, or voice direction is just really good. They're all so fun to listen to, just as unique as the art styles they represent. Finn is the first character we meet, and probably my favorite. She's based after characters from Adventure Time, like other 2010 modernish cartoons. She's very hyperactive and childlike and energetic and funny, and she loves cupcakes, and she has bright pastels. So that automatically makes her my favorite, because she gives off Pinkie Pie vibe. Well, the fact that I don't watch Adventure Time, but I love her, just proves just how good the writing is. She's also one of the friendliest. Like, she does have her sassy moments, but she's friendly, and she's the one who introduces the new kid to everything. And like, when 2 of the adults are like beefing on him because he's not a real character, she's still like friendly to him. Like, I don't think that matters much to her. Next, we got Princess Almond Blossom, obviously based off Disney princesses, specifically the 2-dimensional classic ones. And she does bring this up in the show, saying like 2D princesses tend to get flack, and that 3D princesses think they're cool because they got like ice powers and fire powers. But while she is graceful and pretty, says she shows her strength through business practices, like how she gets new dolls with new dresses. So she likes to show that she's a business-style princess. This is obviously a jab at Disney, but not a malicious one. I was afraid because I thought she was going to be like this unlikable Disney princess parody, who only cares about money and only cares about herself. But when I was watching more of the pilot, she seems really distraught and really insecure about being an old-fashioned character. Probably the most old-fashioned out of all of them. They're all insecure about not being good enough, but to me, it seems like that it affects her the most. So I think the whole capitalism thing, I think that's just her hiding behind her insecurity. And I hope they play more with that. Because I like her. She's funny and a bit of a diva, but she's also... You can also tell there's some sincerity in her. Justice for Almond Blossom, and that she feels like she has something to prove, but she has to know she's a decent person as she is. Next up, we get Sosuke. He's obviously based off shonen anime, and a little quirk is that he only speaks in Japanese. He's a bit melodramatic, and he's also just happy to be here. Got the dramatic backstory. I think he's based off Naruto. I haven't watched Naruto. Sorry, I've mostly been watching Magical Girl stuff. I'm still fairly new to anime. But he is probably the best character. Like, my favorite is Win. He's probably the best character. He's just happy to be here. So it seems like he's going to be in a bit of trouble during supposedly the next episode. So I feel really bad for Sosuke. Justice for him. He is also one of the nicest characters. And then we get to possibly the funniest character in the show, Giorgio, right? He's based off an anime dating sim video game for 13-year-olds. He's basically just based off those characters. I assume he's based off like Ace Attorney. He's probably my second favorite character next to Win because he's just so vain. He's like the pretty boy detective. He knows it, he's pompous, vain, and he calls himself attractive a few times, but he's also like funny. He's like that character that's almost annoying because they're so arrogant, but he's also so entertaining that you can't hate him. Like, it's always fun just watching him be like a diva. When the mystery starts, he gets excited. We're like, alright, time to get this party started. Pretty boy detective, he's funny. And the last character we meet is OC, the murder subject. We don't get to see a lot of him, but what we do see of him, he is just the sweetest little thing. He's so cute. He's your typical, oh, what a cute guy. I hope nothing bad happens to him, and something bad happens to him. I have a feeling people are gonna ship him and Win together. Not in any way creepy, but just like puppy kid love. I could see people shipping them, or seeing them as brother and sister. I don't know. But he's a sweetheart. Also great disability representation, because he's missing an arm. Mainly because his kid is not very good at drawing arms, but I think that's just a cute little thing. There is not a character I hate in this entire pilot. I like them all, except maybe the dog for certain reasons. But what I'm trying to say is, I'm very glad The Art of Murder exists. We need more family-friendly, cute, whimsical, imaginative shows that are still clever and witty. Like, we can have parody jokes that can poke fun at tropes, but not be, like, outright malicious to them. I guess there is so much heart and charm overflowing in this. We need more, like, charming shows. I feel like that's kind of become a lost thing, because everything gotta be either, like, super wacky or super random, or, like, it has to be, like, super dark. It's like, there's a line for, like, charming, cute shows with great writing. Like I said, My Little Pony. I can also count, like, Green Eggs and Ham Netflix series in there. Like, there's, like, this cutesy fantasy vibe that we don't get to see a lot in modern cartoons or in stories, and that's something I'd love to see more of. So yeah, watch The Art of Murder. It's so charming, it's so cute, and you can watch it with your family too. So if you got little brothers and sisters, bring them in. And if you're an animation fan, definitely watch it. Or if you're just a fan of cute, charming, family-friendly stories like I am, watch it. Okay, that's enough blathering. Signing off. This is Mimi.